How's it world? We're an exploring family living in South Africa. We're traveling the circumference of our country and learning as much as we can along the way. Take a look at our previous videos and subscribe to our channel. After our visit to the Grabie's Falls, we are continuing our journey. We are heading to a town called Port Nolloth, which sits on the west coast, right on the Atlantic Ocean. During the drive, we also visited some of the iconic faraway towns of Pofadder and Springbok. After breaking down camp and heading out on an early start, we had problems. Flat tire. After only about 30 minutes of driving. Having a closer look at the tire, you can see a massive gash on the thread. The previous day's gravel roads in the park seemed to have messed up the tire completely. Getting a spare out and changing the wheels took about 20 minutes, but now we knew we had to find the replacement tire as soon as possible. We first tried Pofadder, but they didn't have the correct size. They did put us in contact with a shop in Springbok who confirmed that they've got the correct tires. On the way to Springbok, the Namibian flower started. Amazing views with large fields of yellow, white, purple and red flowers. Springbok is one of those towns you would normally refer to as being very far away. And here we are, driving into it. We would be spending a couple of hours here getting new tires for Lucas. The old tires had a lot of tread left, but the rough road in the park really did a number on this one. So we're getting 2 all-terrain tires for the rest of the trip. Better safe than sorry. Fixed up and on the road again, we're heading to the coast. Next stop, Port Nolloth. As we get closer and closer to the coast, we're entering the Namib Desert. It is the southern tip of the desert and it stretches up into Namibia. On a very long, straight road, with the sun in our eyes, we could finally see the glint of the ocean. We can see the sea. Our stay for the next couple of days is a house right on the coast, in the south of Port Nolloth in an area called McDougall's Bay. This is a really quiet area with a great view. The average temperature here is about 21 degrees Celsius year round. And the sunsets are amazing every day. In the day, you can walk around and pick up seashells on the unspoiled beaches. In town, you'll find a small harbour with a small number of boats. The shops have enough for your daily needs and are crowded with people getting ready for the weekend. Just south of McDougall's Bay, you'll find another park area with a rocky shoreline, no one else in sight, such a nice place to relax. But our mission was not simply to reach the ocean. We want to reach right up to the border with Namibia. For that, we headed out towards another town called Alexander Bay. On the way, you can clearly see you are in a desert. But surprisingly, still a lot of vegetation around. Alexander Bay is the northernmost town on the west coast. It sits on the Orange River, which also marks the border between South Africa and Namibia. It's here where you'll find the most evidence of diamond mining on land and on the sea. To find the furthest point north we could go on the coast, we followed a weird little mud road right up to the mouth of the Orange River as it flows into the Atlantic. Here it forms a small lagoon with flocks of flamingos grazing in the shallow water and with Namibia on the other side of the river. This is as far north as we could go on the west coast of our country, and it's here where we'll leave the Orange River behind. We've got a long journey ahead. Literally the whole coastline of South Africa left to explore. But the most important thing is to stop and enjoy the sights, pick up some seashells and share the experience. Every visit comes to an end way too fast, and it's time to go. We're hitting the road again. This was a once-in-a-lifetime visit, which I'd love to do again. Port Nolloth is highly recommended. Although we drive out of town with fond memories, we are excited about what the rest of the road will bring. Cheers, Port Nolloth.